Yeah, all praises Yahweh Bashem Shai. Bashem Kadash again. Is a continuation from our last I went in on a little rant, and what I did is I wrote down the scriptures, so it's more thorough and cut and dry and to the point. Right? Our time is valuable, We all are in this. We need the pure, unadulterated, concise, precise truth of the spirit, to bear witness. Our spirit bear witness with thy spirit. That way we can go on our day to day. We got jobs, family, friends, work, homework, housework, schoolwork, work, that we have to complete, get done, and then we need rest. We need a rest. It says a labor's rest is sweet, right? Don't bridle the ox's mouth, and that goes into eating, right? We and that also goes into work. It says you don't work, you don't eat, right? We can't be bums in this. We are working to the kingdom. That's the major labor. The whole duty of man is to fear Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and to keep his commandments. That's the whole duty of man. Our work here, by the fear of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, we persuading and edifying, iron sharpening iron. And as the brother's putting out, there's sifting season. You got Passover coming up. We got a great holiday, high holy days coming up. I believe it's the Esther and Nicanor. Right? It falls 3 days apart. Other than that, it's our day to day. We got dishes, we got our children, or just ourselves, our studies to stay in the spirit, meditation and all that. We up against this beast of a system. But the power that we have, Yashar Allah, the princes of the power, right? The power that we have is unfathomable. And you few sisters out there who are reverencing your husbands, building yourself up in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and understanding this message and preparing yourself for a man of Yahweh Bashem, a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to be teachers, leaders, nurturers to the children, these type of things. The world has nothing it can do. There's nothing it can contend with, because this word is so pure and true, right? So when we do it in decency and order, and we apply this knowledge, there's nothing to fear, nothing to worry, nothing to fret, right? And and it makes it that much easier to praise and worship Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? So our duty, the duty of the teachers, the prophets, the apostles, the disciples, the healers, the leaders, even the followers, because we all are on one accord, is to edify the nation and make this walk joyful, right? And praise ye the Lord, you know? So I'm going to get into this. I'm going to make it as short and sweet as possible. You know, and remember, we ain't braggers and we ain't trying to bribe you, convert you. We ain't. We're gonna give it to you, thus saith the Lord. We're gonna give you what's written, and it's not gonna be smooth. We're not gonna give you. Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna tell you the blueprints to salvation and the kingdom, right? Through decency and order, right? That's why we give double honors to the apostles and elders rule well, because we were taught this word, who was bestowed upon them to teach and give freely, because the word was given freely. Now, in the humility of the Spirit, there's no pride that puffs up. Even the knowledge that puffs up pride, the apostles and elders swallow that. Because the fruits of the Spirit is going to be dealing with apostles, elders, teachers, disciples, healers, all these who deal in the body of Yahweh Shai, right? All right, so let's get into this. This lesson is of course, we're talking to the men, right? We talking to the women to follow, and we're leading in righteousness, but we're talking to the men, the 144,000, so they can disperse this word in truth and honesty, and then the woman can turn to her husband and learn all things and ask questions. So there's no confusion. You know, there's no debate. We ain't trying to have any type of feelings with women. When it comes to this doctrine, it's pure and true, unadulterated, right? Because here it is. We can't turn the word as it's put in Jude. It's one chapter, turning the word into lasciviousness or sexual gain, right? And mischiefness. Just like Revelation chapter 2, he goes deep into the rebuking of the 7 churches, which are all the camps, right? 7 churches is just all the altars of the Lord, the word going out. The angel rebuked all 7 churches on the same message. It had to do with fornication, right? Lasciviousness, concupiscence. Look the words up. You know, it's just strong sexual desires. When as men, yes, there's nothing like a beauty of a woman. You know, the comfort, all these things. But here it is, as men, we can't be giving our strength over. So we rule in righteousness, in humility, in self-control, even in softness and affection with our women. You know, but the persuasiveness of the serpent, the white man, the so-called white man, the Edomites, they're so persuaded, and they smile and they make like everything's beautiful because they got money and they can do whatever. Hey, and your women still end up cheating with a Jake, right? Why? I'll let you go figure that out. But the point is, the serpent is very beguiling on Eve. So Eve, don't get beguiled. Listen to your husband in righteousness. That's why we are an affectionate people. You know, it says at the end they'll become doctrines of devils and persuaders and not having natural affection. You know, so yeah, there's all this confusion going on. again, the message is purely on showing thyself a man, right? And of course, the Lord is found in the volume of the book, you know. So when we go precept on precept, the spirit is like the wind. It's gonna carry you, and the message is gonna come out. Now I wrote this up because the spirit was on me to write this up in this fashion. But as we speak the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, precepts pop in your mind. That's just how the see, it's like a web. So you could go any which way with it because it covers a totality, a perfection, a beauty of perfection, right? So we're gonna go into show thyself a man. So first of all, we're gonna go 1 Kings chapter 2 verse 2. Right? And this is King David talking to his son Solomon, right? And it says, now the days of David drew nigh that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong therefore, and show thyself a man. Right? So he's telling his son, kind of like Yahweh guiding Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh Shai guides the men. The men teach the men how to be men, right? They lead and guide, protect. The women nurture, guide, teach as well. Because under the man, her head, he's gonna, it says how beautiful it is for a mind well instructed, right? So when our mind is instructed with this beauty of the word of the Lord, there's perfection. This is the point right here. Verse 3. And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. We say Bahashim Yahweh Shai even in the Old Testament. Why? Because the Lord created his son, the word, his son. Right? And them OTs ain't going to ever get it. Their mind is stuck and seared that, you know, white man made this book. He's found in the volume of the book. It's a testimony of Yahweh Shai. If you can't get that and you can't see that revelation is popping out in front of us and happening as we live right now, rivers being dried up, the earth swallowing up waters, you know, everything in Revelation, it is coming to pass. And not only that, there's prophecy through the whole book. To walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments. You know, so that's why pertaining to red letter, it puts a spirit on you, right? And I like to say the spirit of peace, joy, strength, guidance, content, right? Godliness with contentment brings great gain. And we talk about treasures in heaven. It can bring you all type of gain. It's nothing for the Most High to make a man rich. But for us, knowing what time it is and where we sit in this system, you would be stupid to try to be rich. Because you either going to get put out, taken out, killed, or you're going to be stressing over something that's going to burn and it is not going to be tangible, right? Anyway, you know. Anyway, and his commandments and his judgments, right? Remember the weightier matters: judgment, mercy, and faith, right? Don't omit the weightier matters. So we got to be on our P's and Q's, making sure we judging the matter, instant, in season, out of season, having mercy upon those who, repent and forgive, 77 times 7, and faith, moving in faith, no doubt. Like when you ask, it's gonna be done. When you're have any type of unbelief, ask for the faith. When you're moving and you try to attain a goal, move with faith. That's how things are attainable, according to the Lord's will. Alright, so Salaki. As it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou do. If you follow the law of Moses, you're going to prosper in all you do. Do you believe? Do you believe what you read? Right? I speak because I believe. And the words are tried and true. So it's not even, belief is a thought that you feel, you consider to be true. That's moving in faith. Now knowledge is built on experience. That it's to be true. Oh, Salaki, where was I? And whithersoever thou turnest thyself, that the Lord may continue his word which he spake concerning me, saying, if thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth, with all their heart, and with all their soul, there shall not fail thee, said he, a man